Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you seasoned veterans of what we do around here. What we do around here, bring about conversations of a psychological, mental health, emotional health paradigm. We do that as often as we can, usually several times per week. We do that for your listening pleasure. This is how to be more productive. And so, if you are looking for productivity coaching, would love to be of assistance to you in that way. You can reach out. And this is a two-part series. You can reach out at PO Perception on Twitter or in the About Me section of this YouTube page. Either one will get you in touch with me, a member of my team, which can then lead you to having the conversations necessary to lead things forward in a positive, productive manner. In any event, what are some ways to be more productive overall? So the first thing is developing a routine, finding a way to augment your social connective. That is to say, moving through the idea of kind of connecting with how to use your time well, how to use your time appropriately, effectively, efficiently, and directly can be super, super valuable for a number of reasons. Not limited to the fact that honestly understanding how to use time well is a way to learn where you're losing time. And most often, underproductive people lose a lot of time around things that don't really matter in the long run. That is, they're ineffective in the ways in which their time is utilized. Doesn't mean they're bad people, it just means ultimately that the nature of the relationships they're in don't lead them where they want to go in terms of time management, which ultimately then leads to lots of struggles, lots of problems, and ultimately connectives that don't necessarily lead them where they want to go. The next thing there is kind of looking at things from a leadership. Learning good leadership skills is one way to become more productive. When you know how to lead someone, you also then know how to connect them with how to be most beneficial to the projects or things that matter in most consistency with what your needs are from them, for them, with them, whatever that may be at a given moment. And so, when we begin to understand how to connect on a deeper level with what to do and how to do it, where to do it, and when to do it, it can be super valuable to understand that higher level of leadership will eventually lead to making things more manageable. Next thing is small tasks. So if you can string together a series of small, like-minded tasks in a consistent manner, you'll be more productive. That's twofold. Number one, you're accomplishing more if you break things down into smaller segments, and you also get the mental benefit of feeling like you're accomplishing more, thus, the emotional boost of dopamine and serotonin from feeling like you're winning instead of losing ultimately will make it easier for you to connect with the greater good of where things come together in a meaningful directive. So that's helpful there as well. Whether then it becomes at least partially, I won't say fully necessary, but useful, helpful to connect with a deeper way of being, and that is avoiding the concept of trying to link together automatic tasks or tasks that you can kind of do on autopilot. Those things that you got to do anyway that you know how to do, and if you link them all together around certain times of the day or around certain activities that you know have to get done, it'll be easier to do that for your listening pleasure on a consistent basis, meaning listening to the progress you're making in a good way and having it be something that's continual and ultimately in a good manner for your overall continuation and development. When you begin to understand the value of how to do that on a consistent basis, you then also will be able to connect in a deeper level and get to the goals, dreams, and aspirations you have in a simpler fashion. And simplicity is a balancer of kind of lack of struggle. And so that becomes super valuable as well. So hopefully this is helpful. I encourage you to keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment, Till next time, everybody.